And joining us live now from the parade grounds in Secunderabad, welcoming the new state, and I bet he hasn't had a moment's rest for the last 48 hours, our editor South, T.S. Sudhir. Sudhir, good morning. It's congratulations to all of the people of Telangana. It's been such a long journey, not all of it a peaceful journey, but finally India ready to welcome its 29th state. And there you are, lots of pink behind you. Telangana is a reality today. Take it away, Sudhir.
Thanks a lot, Shivarur. Of course, good morning to all of you from Telangana, India's 29th state. Last night at midnight, we saw a whole lot of celebrations, especially at the People's Plaza here in Hyderabad, abutting the Hussain Sagar Lake, as well as in all the 10 districts of the Telangana region. In fact, we will get across to our reporters both in Hyderabad as well as in Warangal to get a sense of how the mood is on the ground. But first, the big story about a new governor taking charge here in Telangana. ESL Narasimhan, who was in fact presiding over Andhra Pradesh during the president's rule, has been formally sworn in as the governor of Telangana. The notification was issued a few days ago, but at 6:30 this morning was when ESL Narasimhan was sworn in as the first governor of Telangana. And of course, in just a while from now, he'll also be swearing in Chandrashekar Rao as the first Chief Minister of Telangana state. Okay, now let's get across to Rohini Swami, who joins us from the parade grounds in Secunderabad. That's where Chandrashekar Rao will take the ceremonial salute from the police force as well as address the people of Telangana. Rohini, last night we saw a whole lot of celebrations. It's going to be much more of a formal affair where you are. What exactly is the mood now on the morning, the first morning in Telangana state?
Well, there's a lot of flutter here in the parade grounds because not only there's a lot of arrangements that are being made for the first ceremonial salute that Chandrashekar Rao will be taking in the state of Telangana, the state that he's fought for many years. He's part of the movement. But if I can quickly show you the kind of arrangement that is being made, the color of pink all over. We've been seeing how Hyderabad and has been painted pink. Well, nothing is spared. Even now, you've seen lots of balloons up there with Chandrashekar Rao's pictures. But more importantly, the whole idea is the kind of feel, the kind of emotions that runs amongst the people, the emotions of the fact that they finally stand in their own state, in the state of Telangana, and how they feel now that the government, the first government of Telangana, should deliver the goods, because this fight, this movement they had is for their separate state, for their identity, and for the identity of the fact that they want to be independent. And it is for this government of Chandrashekar Rao to take it forward and come true to his promises. And that is what they're expecting. Like you said, here in the parade grounds that I stand here, the ceremonial parade will take place. It will be a beautiful affair of its own kind, because yesterday we saw how people got on the streets. You and I were there when people were celebrating, taking pictures, fireworks. Well, today it'll be of that different kind. We'll have the guard of salute standing there, and people will stand proud in their own state of Telangana, the 29th state of the country.
Absolutely. In fact, this entire Telangana movement has been against the political, the economic, the cultural domination of what they call were the people of Simandra. In fact, Andhra Pradesh, interestingly, in 1956 was the first state to be formed on linguistic basis. Ironically, now the demerger is taking place in 2014. There will be two Telugu-speaking states that have come into existence, Telangana and of course the 13 districts of Simandra, which will now be also called Andhra Pradesh. Let's look at how the state of Telangana was born on the night of 1st June 2014.
The party officially began at midnight, but the preparations began much before. As the appointed hour neared, tens of thousands gathered at Hyderabad's Hussain Sagar Lake. The area had turned a sea of pink.
People waited for so many years, and they sacrificed everything for life. So they dedicated their life for getting this success.
Today we have got our Telangana. Today is the Telangana Formation Day. It's like we are independent today, so we obviously feel very happy.
It's an extremely emotional moment, as the lady there was saying that they have been waiting for this moment for a very, very long time.
And then the clock struck 12.
One of the corners of the Hussain Sagar Lake, and you can see behind me Hyderabad is out for a party tonight, and there are people who have turned up from all parts of Hyderabad to participate in this party. Sir, what does this moment mean for you? The creation of a new state.
While it's the greatest moment for us, because we have to rededicate ourselves to the people. I know it is something like a new independence for we the people in Telangana.
Not just Hyderabad, Warangal too was in a state of euphoria.
Historic moment for everyone here in Telangana region. I am in Warangal, one of the important centers for Telangana struggle. You can see people have come out. They've come out with their families. They're celebrating with their family. It's a big moment for them during such a moment. So how is it for you?
Happy to be a citizen of Telangana.
We feel very proud of our state. So what would you like to ask? What is, as youngsters, what are your priorities? What do you want to see in Telangana?
We want our position in Telangana. We don't want it to be taken out by others.
Telangana's tryst with destiny comes after a long and painful struggle. The state begins its journey towards an exciting future. And the mega celebrations marking the birth of Telangana will continue through the day. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Rohini, if I may come back to you, that's the place where parade grounds where K. Chandrashekar Rao will take the ceremonial salute. But just take us through what really are going to be the big decisions, because yesterday we spoke to a lot of people who spoke about employment opportunities, about the fact that agriculture and irrigation needs to be focused. What really are the big focus areas as far as the new TRS government is concerned here in Telangana?
Well, there are many focus areas that they have to look forward to, but the main issues that they have to see is, one is the development of the state of Telangana, because that is the most important thing. When we've been speaking to people in terms of what they want, they said they want a Telangana state, a progressive state, a state that is akin, that is similar to the Gujarat model, or a state that looks like Singapore. What they're expecting is they're expecting progress in the various fields, in employment, in education, and in basic amenities, and that's what they're expecting. With people were saying, like we were speaking to somebody yesterday, he said there are not even public toilets here in Telangana. The basic amenities that are necessary, everything needs to be developed. That is what people are looking for, because people in Telangana feel they have been deprived. The economic, it's an economic problem, it's a social problem. We need to tackle that, and that is what is in front of the new government at this point of time. They need to come through to the wishes of the people, because they are expecting a progressive state of Telangana.
Okay, a progressive state, a state where development is really the key. I can now go across to my colleague Priyambada, who joins us from Warangal. Priyambada, last night we saw celebrations running into much after midnight, probably around 2:30, when probably people would have called it a day. Is the feeling sinking in that now people in Warangal, which is really the heart of Telangana, are now part of a new separate Telangana state?
Absolutely. It was quite a party yesterday. It was literally like a festival. The entire town here wore a festive season. Now, I would say that this pillar behind me, which is the pillar for those who laid down their lives during Telangana struggle, has become a temple sort of thing. It's become a picnic spot. If my camera person can show that people are coming out since morning, early in the morning. They just, whoever passes by this pillar, they stop here, they want to take a picture, they want to be seen along with this picture, and they take the picture and go. So definitely June 2nd is going to go down in the history. It's going to be very significant, and also this pillar, and also all those who laid down their lives. It is still yet to sink in. Probably around 8:15, 8:30, when KCR takes charge, the city will once again, this town will once again become completely vibrant, and we are expecting more crowd and celebrations here where I'm standing.
Right. In fact, Priyambada, all those memorials to the martyrs who laid down their lives for the cause of a separate Telangana state, important reminders that development has to be the key in a new separate Telangana state. But let's now take through to what is likely to happen today. In fact, in just about 10 minutes from now, K. Chandrashekar Rao will visit the Telangana Martyrs Memorial of 1969 and pay his respects there. And after which he has got a packed day. Let's take a look at what the day looks like here in Telangana.
Congress's decision to stall the formation of Telangana for decades, even drawing ire.
जय तेलंगाना हमने कहा लड़ो साहब आपको इंसाफ मिलता కొట్లాడంటే మీరు న్యాయమైన కొట్లాడని చెప్పి పార్లమెంట్లో చెప్పరాసి అంటాం. ఆ చెప్పరాసికి ఉన్న జ్ఞానం కూడా మన ప్రధానమంత్రికి లేదు ఈ దేశంలో అని.
What helped KCR's Telangana cause was the momentum that was building up among students. The Osmania University campus in Hyderabad becoming ground zero for the agitation. The grand old party eventually biting the bullet and redrawing borders.
There is a crisis of credibility as far as the UPA government is concerned, because 3.5 years ago they made a promise and it didn't take them 15 days to renege. Go back on the word. So therefore, definitely the people are alert, the people are cautious, and the people are circumspect and hopeful at the same time, because whatever we are seeing or whatever news we are hearing today, it appears that compulsion has been conferred on the UPA government and that they will take a decision in favor of Telangana.
Though the flare-up in the late 60s and the early 70s provided the impetus to divide Andhra Pradesh, the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi ruled against it. It was only in 2001, when KCR quit the TDP to form the Telangana Rashtra Samiti, that the agitation gathered momentum. Mixing street-level agitations with political maneuvers, KCR fought the 2004 Lok Sabha polls in alliance with Congress. In hindsight, it was a masterstroke because Sonia Gandhi in public pledged to grant Telangana. But the then CM YS Chandrashekar Rao scuttled all attempts to create the state. A move which came back to haunt the Congress later. Relations with the Congress spoiled. In 2009, KCR fought the poll in alliance with the TDP. With 2014 Lok Sabha elections drawing close, the Congress approved the draft Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Bill in a bid to garner votes in the region. The bill was eventually passed by the Lok Sabha in February this year amid several controversies and slanging matches. What helped KCR's Telangana cause was the momentum that was building up among students. The Osmania University campus in Hyderabad becoming ground zero for the agitation in the capital. But with KCR refusing to merge his TRS with the Congress post-polls, it was TRS that swept the region, winning 11 of the 17 Lok Sabha seats. The gamble not paying off for the Congress, with many upset with the decision.
It's a geographical division. तो इसलिए मेरे गीत के अंदर मैं बोला పొడుస్తున్న పొట్టు మీద నడుస్తున్న కాలమా ఓ గీత్ के अंदर बोला భూతల్లి బిడ్డలు చిగురించే కొమ్మలు చిదిమేసిన పువ్వులు త్యాగాల గుర్తులు మా భూములు మాకేనని మర్లబడ్డ గానమా తిరగబడ్డ రాగమా.
After decades of fighting against alleged domination by the Andhra region, politically, economically and culturally, a new chapter for the new state all set to begin now. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
We come to you from Hyderabad, and of course Rohini Swami joining me from Secunderabad's parade grounds, and also Priyambada from Warangal. Priyambada, you also visited Chintamadka village in Medak district, which is the place where K. Chandrashekar Rao comes from. What is the mood like in his village, and is there an apprehension that the TRS, which has been known as a party of agitations, may find it difficult to metamorphose into a party of governance?
Absolutely. In fact, I would say while Hyderabad, Warangal, all these places were literally decorated in pink color, the flags and posters, I was quite surprised to find in Chintamadka it was completely deserted. People are waiting, they're very excited, they're just waiting for the 4th of June when KCR has promised to visit them. They are hopeful, they're happy that the son of their soil from such a backward village has gone on to become the first Chief Minister, but lot of expectations. I'm in fact joined by a person here who came early in the morning to witness this pillar. Sir, do you have any apprehensions about how the state is going to function? I mean, of course there were resources in Seemandhra when you were together, and now how is Telangana going to function? Do you have any apprehensions? Do you have any fears that you share?
Telangana people have many apprehensions on KCR. We will achieve our golden Telangana in future.
What are your fears? Do you have any fears?
We have all dreams, like in all aspects we will go through in development.
Absolutely. So as of now, of course, it's about hoping for the best. Of course, the biggest challenge for KCR would be to ensuring that farmers, especially in this region of Warangal and other areas, are taken care of. Their needs are taken care of. It's not just about the farmer loan waiver, but also other factors about helping them with irrigation. It is being said that his nephew Harish Ram is likely to get the irrigation ministry. So he has a big challenge out there to satisfy people here and take Telangana in the path of development.
Right. In fact, a friendly politician who is friendly to the Telangana Rashtra Samiti jokingly refers to KCR as a Sapno Ka Saudagar, as someone who has been promising the moon, and now he will really have to deliver on many of those promises, because the hopes and expectations really in Telangana are very, very huge. But really the big thing is about as far as the martyrs are concerned, because many of those families of the 800 odd people who actually killed themselves for the sake of a separate Telangana state are going to be watching very, very closely whether the TRS government, which has come to power riding on that strong Telangana sentiment, actually delivers on those promises.
It could be the moment of celebration, but not many can forget the sacrifice made by those who laid down their lives for the Telangana struggle. At least 800 persons are believed to have laid down their lives during the struggle.
आज जो आप सभी लोग देख रहे हैं ना, रियली इमोशनल है. ऐसा इमोशनल मूवमेंट ने हमने पिछले 5 साल से हर दिन ऐसे आग जल रही थी हमारे ये जमीन पर. तेलंगाना स्वराष्ट्र के लिए हमने सदियों से लड़ रहे हैं.
And just as Telangana was formally born, a memorial was unveiled in Warangal in the memory of those who laid down their lives for a separate Telangana state. 4 years on, 50-year-old Kondama is still not able to come to terms with the death of her son Rajendra. A student of class 12th, the 20-year-old was planning to take up a job to support his family.
मार बेटा मरको तो मन तेलंगाना आया तो मन फुल्लु संतोषम कतरा संतोषम को अतरा संतोषम मना मार बेटा वाया करा दिन जरपच्च बेटा बेटी रहता मरको.
Many believe the suicides by the supporters of Telangana were politically motivated. However, proponents of the new state and the kin of those who killed themselves believe that the acts were spontaneous. Now the victims' family expect K. Chandrashekar Rao to declare compensation for the victims. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
All over Telangana there was a lot of song and dance yesterday, and the song really on everyone's lips was the state song by Andasri, who composed it a few years ago, and that has been adopted as the new state song of Telangana state. We met up with the lyricist singer yesterday.
जय जय हे तेलंगाना जननी जय केतनम मुकोटि गोंतुकल्लु ఒక్కటైన చేతనం.
As Andasri stands in between the many tiny pink flags that celebrate the birth of the state of Telangana, Dr. Andasri is a very proud man. Illiterate and unlettered, he has composed the song Jaya Jaya Telangana Janani Jana Ketanam.
Jaya Jaya Ye Telangana Janani Jaya Ketanam Mukoti Gontukallu Okkataina Chetanam.
TRS పార్టీ పుట్టిన నుంచి ఇవ్వలటి వరకు దాన్ని ఒక జాతీయ గీతంగా ప్రకటించుకున్న టిఆర్ఎస్ ఉద్యమ పార్టీకి దక్కాలి. ప్రత్యేకించి దాన్ని ఒక జాతిగతిగా ప్రకటిస్తున్న కేసీఆర్కు దక్కాలి. తెలంగాణ కవులకు, గాయకులకు, ధూమ్ధామ్కు, తెలంగాణ రచయితల వేదికకు, తెలంగాణ ఈ పాట యశస్సు, ఈ కీర్తి అంత తెలంగాణ ఉద్యమానికి 4.5 కోట్ల ప్రజలది ఈ తెలంగాణ గీతం, వాళ్ళ ఆత్మగౌరవ గీతం. ఈ తెలంగాణ చారిత్రకమైన ముఖ చిత్రము జయ జయ తెలంగాణ గీతం వాళ్లకు దక్కిన తర్వాతనే ఏమన్నా గౌరవం ఉంటే నాకు దక్కాలి. జై తెలంగాణ, జై జై తెలంగాణ.
The state song Jaya Jaya Telangana took Andasri 7 years to pen. It has 12 stanzas, but the state song will have only 4 stanzas. Inspired by the 10,000-year-old tradition of Telangana, the song was sung by many during the Telangana movement. It is even sung as a prayer in schools.
Jai Telangana, Jai Jai Telangana.
Andesri says that K. Chandrashekar Rao was so impressed by the lyrics that it has been accepted as the state song. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Jai Telangana, Jai Jai Telangana.